Hello, everyone! We've been having some interesting, technical difficulties, I forgot to mute the tab. We're good! Some interesting technical difficulties, but everything's just fine. We've resolved most of them. We are so excited to be entering Ravenloft tonight. I am here with this fantastic group of people who are ready to, brave the horrors and the terrible, terrible things that exist in Ravenloft. But first, before they get to Ravenloft, first we have to meet everyone and their characters and, find out how they all get together as a group and, get all excited about it. So we're just gonna go around and say who we're gonna be playing, and then we'll get started. We'll start with, Shiny Pilot. Let's go clockwise.
Okay. Hi everybody. I'm Shiny Pilot. I will be playing Ron Wasley, sorry. Ron Wasley is a young wizard boy from the School of Pigfarts who has terrible friends, is very gullible and naive. Go on a field trip to learn more about the wizarding world. What wonders and horrors may he encounter? Who knows? Because he's just an innocent little boy going out on his little field trip to have some fun.
Excellent, excellent. Ron, I can't wait to meet Ron. And we're just gonna go down from Ron to Mr. D20 coup de grace.
Oh. Yes, I am playing Crown Prince Magnus Deepshaft. He is... Let's see. Man, I should have thought... Oh, yes! He's on a trip here to see a fashion show. He is dressed in his best, let's see, Moochie
Yes.
threads.
Mm-hmm. Moochie.
So
And
Moochie.
he is ready to see the show.
Awesome.
Let's see, Dewey LaFawn.
Dewey LaFawn. Write this down.
Yes.
Excellent.
The Dewey LaFawn show.
Excellent. And what class is Magnus Deepshaft?
Oh yes, I am a Hildorf Paladin.
Excellent, excellent. We move on from Mr. Magnus Deepshaft to Miss Ambara Vanastra.
Yes, hello. My name is Nugatosaurus, and I will be playing the half-elf divine soul sorceress, Ambara Vanastra. She is just a simple woman who's out traveling on her own for a bit. We'll see how that goes.
Excellent, excellent. Oh, I forgot to change your name on the thing, Travis. You're a new guy. But, that'll be remedied shortly. Why don't you tell everybody?
New guy.
New guy.
Why don't you tell everybody?
I'm a level 1 guy.
Why don't you tell everybody what your name is? Because it's now on
My
there.
background is I'm a person. Just as the good Lord made me.
Good.
Yes. Oh, hello. How are you? Good evening, folks. Welcome to the show. My name is Elam D. Wood Jr. I'm very happy to be with y'all. And I am a ranger from a very small town that I'm currently figuring out the name of.
Hey.
That we need a good name for this town. That's what I'm telling you. I need 5 minutes on the name of this town.
No problem.
Anyway,
you can have all the time you need to think of the name of
need
this
a good
town.
one. Barely escaped it. Went to hell and escaped in a fertilizer truck. And so here I am traveling the countryside looking for a new home. I'm a ranger, trapper, and former deputy sheriff. And appreciate y'all.
Excellent. Excellent, excellent. And last but most certainly not least, Mr. Deception Check.
Yeah, hi, Deception Check. I'm playing Merrick Tenpenny, humanoid pirate. That's pretty much who he's playing. It's a monk, but it's skinned to be a pirate. It's going to be fun. He's on a trip. He's originally from the plane of Eberron and is part of an planar trade group from the Sea Dragon Principality. And he had been searching for some magical ore out of the town of Findalen. found a sample and it traveled back to Neverwinter and is sailing to Waterdeep now to meet back with this trade group.
Excellent, excellent. So now that we have gotten a glimpse of these characters, we're gonna start off our campaign. We, see this campaign. It's an adorable little town. Very small town. It's on the way to one of the bigger port cities on the coast of the Sword Coast. And, this is where we find most of our group in some way or another passing through there. There happens to be a wonderful little festival going on today in this town. It is a festival of joy, celebrating life, springtime, and children. It is a very happy occasion in this town. The streets are decked with bunting and decorations. Stalls of vendors are lined up everywhere. You guys are coming into town. It's about midday. And, you could keep going on, but everyone here is so welcoming. There's a bright, happy, cheerful atmosphere in the small village. And you know that you'd have to camp overnight on the road if you were to leave now, because it's not quite safe to travel after dark, and it's just a little too far for the big city. If you stay here for the evening, you can just leave in the morning. And it'll be fantastic. So, we're gonna start off, with, let's see what Mr. Ron Wasley's doing. Ron, I believe you're on your way to a school field trip, but, you don't want to camp over the night somewhere. It's much safer to stay in a town. So, you just enjoying the festival?
Oh, yes, it's a lovely day. Ron is going to go in, and he is going to be bopping around with his little ginger shaggy hair swishing and his freckles glistening in the light, just taking in the sights and sounds, just like, oh, this place is so magical. And he's gonna go over to vendors. My name is Ron. Yeah, and he's just gonna introduce himself to people and start making friends.
Okay, you introduce yourself to somebody. You actually find that there is a lovely young lad about your age whose he appears to be playing with a couple of wooden, marionette toys.
Okay. Is he by himself? Or...
Yeah, he's by himself.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you were a wizard. How are you controlling that little puppet with such
Oh! I'm not a wizard, I just live here. This is, welcome to Odiare, if you have not been here before. This is the Festival Bambian, and it is wonderful to meet you. Are you here with your parents?
It's great to meet you. No, I'm on a field trip here. And what do you mean you're not a wizard? It's the little guys moving about.
Oh! No, these are marionettes. We have a fantastic toy maker in town. Here, actually, it is a wonderful good luck to give a gift on Bambi, and it is a double good luck if you give a gift to a stranger you have never met. So, here, why don't you have one, and we can, play until I have to go help my mom with dinner.
Oh, okay.
And he's gonna grab the marionette, just
And he shows you how to operate it with the little stick contraptions. He's like, see, you move with the sticks, and it moves with the puppet.
This is amazing. I've never seen anything like this before.
It is pretty cool.
I'd like to have fun.
I'd like to have fun too. What is your name?
I'm Ron Weasley.
Oh, my name is Antonio. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Good to meet you too. City's so far away before I'm here on a field trip.
Oh wow, I am impressed you were able to go off towards a big city on your own. My parents would never let me do this.
No, my parents don't have time. They're too busy doting over me older twin sisters.
Oh, well, sisters can be quite annoying. I do have a couple myself. They are younger sisters, though.
Yeah, it's true. Anyways, enough about family. I have to ask, do you have a library in town?
No, we do not have a library, although, there is the apothecary. She has a lot of books on things, and she sometimes lets me borrow them. If you would be interested, I could introduce you.
Oh, maybe later. I guess I should enjoy the festival first, though, and this little guy.
And he starts wiggling around the marionette, just having
Yeah,
fun.
it's exquisitely crafted. It's made out of very fine quality woods, and it's just a happy little. It almost looks like a little soldier boy.
Okay.
And then he kept the one that looks like a knight.
Okay. And then he's just gonna sit there with the little soldier boy in the night, and he's gonna just start being goofy and act out a scenario like,
I'm a lost soldier, weary of battle, been fighting many an orc and goblin. Oh, brave Sir Knight, could you give me a little bit of up?
Well, of course I could. I am a knight and I need a squire. And this goes on. You guys have fun running around, probably the town square a little bit. And as you run, you run past this odd-looking fellow, Merrick. Oh, also, Ron, why don't you describe yourself? What do you look like?
Ron is a ginger, freckled, fair-skinned little 14-year-old, 5 foot even, thin, wearing floppy robes that have his school's embroidery on it, and you can see the crest on the front of the robe that says "Pig Farts," and it's got colors and designs on the sleeves and coming down the middle of it, and he's got a floppy wizard hat, and he's kind of a gangly, just little kid.
Excellent. So as you see this gangly little kid with another gangly young boy run past you, Merrick, what do you look like?
Merrick is a bit over 6 foot tall, weathered. He's a sailor, so he's been out and about for a while. Dressed in travel-worn clothing, black coat, red vest, baldric, little sword at his hip. He looks like a sailor, like the prototypical what you'd imagine a sailor. He looks a little different, like his skin has a bit of a different hue that you wouldn't expect for a sailor. It's not as dark as you want to think, but nothing really too weird. I mean, maybe he's just been out of the sun for a while.
Excellent. And what piques your interest here at this very colorful, bright, lively festival today, Merrick?
Merrick is here just because it was an easy stop, and it's interesting. Being from the Sea Dragon Principality and an entire different plane, it's kind of quaint to see life in this sort of like lower technological level. You know, they don't even have trains yet. You know, it's still like, their magic is basic magic. I mean, it's all right. It's fun. It's quaint. It's nice.
It's very quaint. This is like the quintessential quaint village right now that you're in, too.
Yeah, it's like a Renaissance fair to him.
Yeah, okay. And as you're just walking along, you see a young lady. She's got an armful of scarves, and she's got them draped over her arm, and she appears to be one of the vendors, one of the ones who's moving around and peddling them, and she goes, "Oh, hello. Could I interest you in a scarf? Oh, I don't think you are from around here. Are you passing through?"
Yes, I do be from somewhere else. I'm just here visiting, passing through, if you would. Nothing special. Look, those are some very pretty silks you've got there.
Oh, yes, thank you. I made them myself. But, welcome to Odiare, which is our lovely little town. It is a festival day. Here, and she'll kind of look at your outfit and pick out a scarf that matches it and offers it to you.
Oh, do be kind. Thank you.
It is tradition to give a gift to someone you know, or even double luck if you give it to a stranger on Bambine.
Oh, well, I didn't come with a gift myself. I can give you a pinch of tobacco if you like.
Oh, no, it is just fine. If it is a stranger, the luck goes both ways. That is why it is double.
Ah. Well, thank you.
Have a wonderful festival. If you need
you as
anything.
Well.
I work at the tailor shop, and she kind of gestures up the way.
Pleasure meeting you.
She'll continue peddling her scarves and walking along past. As she walks along some more, a very, I'd say maybe ostentatious, strikingly well-dressed dwarf catches your eye. No? She just...
Yeah, oh yes.
Yeah.
If you okay, you want me to describe myself?
Yes, please do.
Okay. Well, let's see. He has long blonde hair down to his shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
His beard goes about longer than his hair. Blonde beard, of course.
Mm-hmm.
He has gold crown with gems inlaid. And then attached to the crown is a white veil that covers the top half of his face. And, let's see. I'm not sure. He's just wearing the finest fashion to date.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and tomorrow he'll get a new outfit.
Yes. The cutting edge of fashion.
Yes, he's always on the cutting edge of fashion. And he's walking?
Okay. How is Magnus how is Magnus traversing this festival?
Let's see. How is he traversing the festival? A rhino.
A rhino.
Yeah. I think a rhino. Yeah.
Okay. It's having a bit of difficulty navigating the narrower streets of this little village.
Well, then they need to make wider streets.
Obviously. So, your rhino also, it's a bit newer. It's not one of your super well trained rhinos.
Yeah.
He keeps getting distracted by some of the gardens in town.
Okay.
And he keeps kind of like moseying over there to eat some of the vegetation.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't care as long as I look impressive.
Okay, so you're just like lounging on the back of this rhino as it just moseys about the town. Yeah. Excellent.
Making sure to keep my face veiled. So,
of course.
You know, because my beauty may drive the peasantry wild.
That's so true.
And yeah, I'm done.
You're done? Alright, so that's definitely catches pretty much everyone's eye at some point, is this rhino moseying through, munching on some gardens in town. With a veiled dwarf seated upon it. Where is Ambara in this festival?
Yes, she's probably by some kind of, jewelry stall.
Yes, there is a jeweler. There is actually a decently sized jeweler shop in town. Their trades here seems to be very fine craftsmanship, craftswork. They have very good toys, excellent silver. They have a silversmith right next to the blacksmith shop. Gourmet pastries. It's very fine goods that you wouldn't expect from such a small village. You're guessing they do a lot of export of their goods.
Understandable. She's looking for beads in particular that she can add to the collection in her hair.
Excellent. So yeah, you're looking through these beads, and there's a young man behind the jeweler stall, and he says, "What color could I interest you in more?"
Well, that's a good question. I've got quite a few, and she kind of just like combs through her hair and looks like at what color she has. I don't have any yellow yet.
Of course, yeah. I have just the thing. And he kind of goes beneath, pulls out like a little drawer, and there's all sorts of different colored beads. Some are gem, some are crystal, some are glass. He's got a very wide selection, and he, of course, the gem ones are very expensive, but the glass ones are within your price range. They're only like a silver or two a piece.
Sure, I will take one of those then.
All right, excellent. He sells you the bead, he packages it all up nicely for you, hands it over. Have a wonderful festival day.
Oh, thank you. You too.
Yes, of course. Come back if you need anything else.
Of course.
And as you're turning around, there's a little old lady who has a bunch of flowers that she's kind of peddling, and she comes over to you and she goes, "Oh, you just look like such a nice, sweet young lady. Here, why don't you have a flower? Put in your hair. It'll go nice with all the other baubles you've got in there."
Yes, I do think it will. Thank you so much.
All right. Have a wonderful day, dearie. And she kind of
Thank you. You too.
hobbles off and keeps peddling her flowers. And as she keeps walking by, she also runs into, describe Ambara for me as well, aside from the beads in her hair.
Yes, so, hold on, let me pull up a description, because I don't remember what I said. Give me 1 second.
No problem.
Right, so I lied earlier. She's a full elf, not a half elf.
It's okay.
She's about 5'11", very tall with long golden hair that's kind of like half braided and draped over her shoulder. She's wearing like basic traveling clothes, just pants, knee-high boots that have like a small bit of armor, like not armor that would do anything, just kind of aesthetic armor, if that makes sense. She definitely has a cloak, though the hood isn't pulled up at the moment. She's got all different kinds of things, like braided into her, like different kinds of beads of different materials, several feathers. It looks like there might be a twig somewhere in there. Just kind of, she's got a very earthy feel to her.
Gotcha. So the old woman gives you a flower, keeps walking by, and she runs into Mr. Elam D. Wood Jr. Could you please describe yourself, sir, and what you're doing here at this festival today? The super happy festival.
I am wandering around just in mild shock of all the beautiful sights and wonders there are here in this glorious festival afternoon that y'all are having. I'm just so glad to be here. My name is Elam D. Wood Jr. I'm sorry I'm currently covered in cow shit from head to toe. I barely escaped an incident in my former town of residence involving, issues with the populace, and very glad to be here. I am covered. I'm sure you have noticed that I'm having a few problems right now. I've got, but very nice to bump into you. I'm just lost. I see a rhino over there. I can't wait to pet that rhino. It's just a beautiful thing being out here in the sunshine with y'all today.
Excellent. And this little woman is like, "Oh, young man, you fall into the rubbish pile? This is terrible. We've got to clean you up."
Yes, ma'am. I am filthy. I'm about as filthy as it gets right now. Thank you.
Let's get you to the inn where you can get a nice warm bath and get all cleaned up.
Aren't you just delightful? I sure appreciate your hospitality. Excuse me, I just have to ask you a quick question. Where in the hell am I right now?
Oh, you're in the town of Odiare.
Odiare.
Yes.
That's lovely. Odiare. Well,
We are currently having our mid-spring festival of Bambian.
oh,
It
so it's a
celebrates
culture event.
spring time and, with youth and joy and all that good and sharing and hospitality. So you actually came on the right day.
Well, hot damn. I could get a funnel cake.
Yes, we do have a funnel cake vendor near the statue in Town
no.
Square.
You don't have to twist my arm for a funnel cake, ma'am.
Why don't we get you cleaned up before the funnel cake, though?
Oh, yeah, it's probably not sanitary. My hands
I
are.
wouldn't eat anything off of those hands.
No, ma'am. Not clean. Not sanitary at this time. Would not unleash me on a funnel cake at this time until I get the attention of the men's room. Do you know where the commode is?
Yes, it ends right this way. And actually, I'm going to show you guys a handout of the town. By handout, I mean I'm just going to move the screen. So,
I love a good handout.
there you go.
Okay.
So, I'm going to work on letting the chat see it as well. Whoop. Gotta...
The Undertaker. I like that. That's a building.
So where is it in where the statue is? Is that kind of where the festival is?
Yeah, it's throughout the whole town, but the focus of it is in the town square where the statue is. Magnus's rhino is kind of just bouncing between some of the gardens you can see. Let's see if this works. Hey, it kind of worked. All right, cool. I will adjust the map as I can. Oops, so there's this little town here.
Oh, yeah. That works.
So, that's where you guys are at, basically.
Base age technology here.
So fancy.
So, like, you just bust through this wrought iron fence, whatever.
Yep.
All right, cool.
It's also a really low fence, so you probably could have just busted slash stepped over it.
Whatever he wants to do. I can't control him.
Makes sense.
Riding a wild.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm gonna get one of these peasants to control him. Probably the one walking by. Peasant! Help me!
Sir, are you speaking to me?
I was trying to speak to one of the player characters, but yes!
Oh, if you're trying to speak to one of the player characters, you probably are yelling at Ambara or Merrick. I'll let you pick.
Yeah.
I'll let you pick who.
Let's see. when I take a look at their characters, who do I think could control
One
a
looks
rhino?
kind of earthy, one looks kind of piratey.
Let's go with the earthy one.
Alright, you're yelling at Embara. Peasant!
You!
Yes, can I help you?
Help me!
With?
Guide the rhino! Someplace entertaining!
Alright, I suppose. I attempt to guide the rhino somewhere entertaining.
Give me an animal handling check.
Oh dear god. Okay, hold on.
See how this goes.
I mean, it has raids or whatever, so...
Yeah.
shouldn't be-
Oh, I crit!
This rhino is like best friend instantly. Immediate connection. Like, you get this animal.
Yeah. Even though I've probably never seen a rhino before.
Boom!
There we go.
That's what crits do!
Alright, so, anywhere in particular you'd like to go?
There we go.
Well, I'd like to get to my fashion show, but that's not going to happen tonight.
Well, I do know that there's a very pretty booth that has lots of jewelry, if you like that kind of thing.
Ooh, yes!
Alright, and I will lead the rhino to the jewelry stall that I got my bead at.
Like a bull in a china closet. You lead this rhino through town.
Merrick's gonna
expertly
follow because this is pretty entertaining.
Yeah. You just know that this random woman walking by got yelled at as a peasant and is now taking this dwarf with a crown and a veil somewhere. Who knows? You also see some young children playing. Yeah, Ron, you would see this rhino and these people walk by, and Antonio was like, you hear a Antonio, and he's like, oh, that is my mother. I must go. It was lovely meeting you.
Okay. Puppet.
Goodbye. I will see you later. Oh, before I go, there's going to be a marvelous puppet show at the theater tonight. You should come.
Oh, okay, I can do that, but don't forget your puppet.
Oh, it's for you. It's a gift.
Oh, I've never gotten a gift before. Okay, thank you. When will I see you again?
Well, you can see me at the theater tonight if you go to the show.
Okay, yeah, that would
I'm
be
going
great.
to be there for sure.
Oh, sounds great.
My sisters will be there too, but I think it'll be fine.
Who needs scissors?
Yes, sisters are very silly. And he kind of just runs off.
Okay, well, Ron then will probably tear off in the streets to go follow the rhino.
Yeah,
Go see
it's
what-
kind of hard to miss. So.
Okay. I know, and see
This
what's
is
going
small
on with that.
look at entourage of people. You see that there's someone else appears to be following this rhino. He looks
I
kind
don't
of
know
like a
if Ron's
sailor.
ever seen it, so.
Yeah, probably not. They're kind of exotic in this part of the Sword Coast.
Okay. Well, that's what he'll do.
All right. So, Mr. Merrick, you see this young teenage boy in this floppy wizard's hat and these robes, kind of just trot up next to you and is following the rhino as well. He seems kind of oblivious, but
Little boy.
What? Who's talking?
I do be. I'm the one right next to you.
Oh, my, you're huge.
No, but do you be knowing the name of this animal we're following here?
Ron eyeballs it up and down with this.
I think it's a unicorn. Look at that horn on it.
Yeah, very strange place. I don't. The unicorns where I'm from are much different than this. But
You have unicorns where you're from too?
And his eyes get all big and sparkly.
oh yeah. They're horses actually with the thing and yeah no.
Why would a horse have a horn? That's silly.
Why would that have a horn?
I don't know.
Same thing.
No, maybe it's just a very silly animal.
Are they common?
If I can remember my ancient creatures class, they are very uncommon. I still don't do well in school.
Yeah, thank you.
Don't ask me school questions.
Oh, all right. Sure.
I'm on a field trip. I'm Ron.
And he like sticks out his hand, his sleeves like over his hand.
He reaches down and he's like, I do be Merrick.
Oh, nice to meet you, Merrick. Are you like a fancy person?
Looking at his clothes and like eyeballing.
No, it's threadbare, road worn. You know, it looks like he's been in these clothes for a little while now. He doesn't look anything like that.
Fancy person?
I do be just a normal bloke. But you do notice when you grab his hand, skin has a different quality to it. It's a little rougher than you would imagine.
Ooh, your hand feels like stone. Are you a golem?
No.
Okay, well, your hands are awfully rough.
That's a mighty nice unicorn ahead of us.
Yes, it is. You want to go follow it?
I do be already doing that. Would you like to follow with me?
Oh, I thought I was following it, but okay, yeah, that'd be great.
I was here first.
Okay.
And Ron will just join him and be like, la 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 la.
Just kind of looking down at him like,
He's a little bit of a dimwit, so come on.
A little bit.
Strange people.
Excellent. So, Ambara, I feel like by this point, Elam D. Wood Jr. is getting cleaned up in the inn. The little old lady has gotten you a room for the night, and with it comes full amenities of use of the washroom and breakfast in the morning.
I do love a good hotel breakfast. I don't know about y'all. Got those red potatoes, and the little sausages, and then you take the orange juice and you mix it with the cranberry juice together. Oh, something magic happens. So I'm looking forward to that. But I got to check out this rhino, get myself cleaned up, and just make a beeline right for that beautiful animal. Got to see this thing up close.
Mm-hmm. You would power shower, get all the manure off you real quick, and you are able to. You're gonna meet up with the rhino in just a moment. But before you get there, Ambara leads Magnus to the jeweler store.
Thank you.
No problem. I'm here to help.
You can have the rhino.
All right.
And then I'll
Okay.
I can't control him worth a thing.
Do you have a name for it?
Rhino.
All right.
I will search through this jewelry store, which I'm sure I won't find anything I'd like.
Probably not. Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Let's just see what if anything catches Magnus's eye. A 12. You look through. Mediocre work. Oh,
How drab.
Oh, this would be all suited for like maybe a middle class merchant. Oh, that might do for like, I don't know, minor nobility. You're just looking. You do notice though that there's silver work, because the silversmith is right next door to the jeweler shop. The silversmith next door makes exceptional work. The jeweler, but the silver work, it's pretty quality. You'd say it's on par with stuff that you would be interested in.
Ooh, who does the silver work on this jewelry?
Oh, that would be me. You see a little halfling woman behind the counter.
It's quite impressive.
Oh, thank you. I do all the work myself. Can I interest you in any of my wares?
I said this is a mental note for me, but Magnus is going to ask, do you do any silvered weapons?
Oh, I haven't had an order for that in quite some time, but I have done it before in the past. It's just been a while. Most people like my my jewelry and my silverware is my specialty.
I would like to take a look at some of these.
Oh, certainly. She'll pull out like some like examples of her work. She sees your dwarf, and then you get it. You understand the craftsmanship that goes into these things. She pulls it out. She's like, "Well, this is my finest set of silverware," and she opens it up, and it is intricately designed. Everything. She's like, "They're all handmade, and they're in like almost perfect replicas of each other, intricately designed, just perfect. Like this is very fancy." A little dainty, perhaps, for most dwarven taste, but the craftsmanship is exquisite. She also has some silver thread and silver needles, and she has an example of a small hand axe that she inlaid with silver and coated the blade.
Ooh. All right. I just realized I don't have that much money on me. But I am a prince!
You are a prince.
So...
You would have a line of credit if you can persuade the shop owner to
you know what?
Pursue that line
I
of
should
credit.
wait and see what my new friends want. I'll be back.
All right. I'll be here. She wants to buy.
Then, I'm just gonna go walk around town, trying to find new friends.
Well, there is the girl who you gave your rhino to. She's standing there, beside what appears to be a sailor and a young, scraggly teenage boy. And you see this guy beelining straight to the rhino from the hotel. His hair is still wet. Like, did he towel off? Yeah.
Oh man, you gotta put your wig on, dude. No.
No.
Threw that thing away. Thing.
You see a small group of people around this rhino. Elam.
Hey, good afternoon, y'all. Look at this. What a beautiful creature. Now, this is a beautiful example of, I'm going to have to say, either a Cormyrean or a Damaran rhinoceros. Beautiful.
That's a unicorn.
Waves in the back.
I think you're on there, mister.
His name is Rhino.
Oh, hi, Rhino. Nice unicorn.
My name is not Rhino.
No, the creature's name is Rhino.
The rhino's name is Rhino?
What's your name, mister?
That is a good name for a rhino. Son, this is not a unicorn. This is a rhinoceros and should be treated as such. Unicorns look a lot more like a horse with a horn sticking out of their head.
They do?
In their eyes. Yes, sir. Often white, sometimes with a beautiful rainbow tail. Also, I think there's only a couple of them in existence, but I've never seen one myself. But the
Merrick reaches down and just pushes Ron. Like,
Oh!
Told you it wasn't a unicorn.
Oh, I guess that's why I felt my magical creatures call.
Oh boy.
That would do it, yeah.
Oh, hi, mister. What's your name?
Good afternoon, son. My name is Elam D. Wood Jr. I'm very pleased to meet you.
Good to meet you, too.
You are just precious, aren't you? You're like just a little piece of candy corn running around in short pants.
Ron looks at his robes like, what?
Oh my goodness.
Uh,
Like a walking
okay.
ascot.
Good to meet you, too, mister. Why's your hair wet?
I was covered in shit, so I washed it off.
Merrick starts laughing.
And what is your name, sir? Look at this guy. Just look like he just jumped right out of the boat. Good afternoon. My name's Elam D. Wood Jr.
I do be Merrick. Merrick Tenpenny. Pleasure to meet you. You know what this thing be?
Yes, sir. Rhinoceros. Yes. Beautiful one, too.
His name is
Straight
Rhino.
back.
I got that.
Yes, ma'am. Rhino. Rhino's name is Rhino. Don't forget
Yeah.
it. All right.
And I've never seen something like this.
Me neither.
Well, very exotic. Herbivore. Plants. Fruits and vegetables mostly. Live for, I don't know, 200-300 years, depending on where they come from. And
Do you be a zoologist? Is that what they're called? You seem to know a lot.
Cryptozoologist.
Yeah, cryptozoology is a passion of mine, but I will confess this is the first time I have been out of the piney confines of the town where I grew up, and so this is all together very new to me, and so I just.
Mister.
Oh, look at us running around.
We're like
It's my
best
first
buds
time on this
already.
plane.
You too,
On the plane, yes.
on the plane.
Yes, yeah. I'm from a different world.
Different
You don't-
world.
Never mind.
You know how like there's the Feywild and then there's our realm of existence, things like that.
Feywild. That does sound
Yes.
interesting, doesn't it? Is that like a restaurant? Like a
Sure.
Turkish restaurant?
Not quite, but close enough, I suppose.
My cousin got married near a Feywild.
All right.
Anyway, it's very nice to meet you. Your name, ma'am?
My name's Ambara.
Ambara.
Yes.
Well, lovely. Yes. The rhino is gorgeous. Whose rhino is this?
My rhino, apparently.
At this point, I want to burst out the door
Uh-huh.
and say, I'm looking for some friends I can buy presents for.
Merrick steps up. You do look like a person I'd like to know.
Wonderful.
How expensive a present are you looking to buy me?
Only the most.
Ah, good
Do
friend
you
it is
friend?
then. The best friends.
And what is your name?
I do be Merrick Tenpenny,
Merrick Tenpenny.
sailor.
Magnus Deepshaft. Of course, you can refer to me as your grace.
Of course.
I just kind of look around for more acceptors.
I would never say no to a gift.
Are you looking for friends?
Of course, come along.
Oh, okay. And
I need exactly 4 more friends.
I'd love to be smiling on you today then.
How convenient, considering there are 4 of us right here in front of you.
Wow!
There's another guy walking over and Merrick's just like putting his hand and
Comes in the way.
Not you.
Come into the store. Pick out what you'd like.
oh,
I think. Of course, that's what my character says.
Yeah,
Whatever.
definitely.
Ron's gonna run up there and look at what kind of store is this? What
It's a
are you talking-
silversmith. It's a silver store. So basically, it's all
Okay.
sorts of very finely crafted items that involve silver. So there's some like jewelry boxes that are inlaid with silver. There's silverware, bracelets, rings, necklaces, headpieces,
Flawless.
clothes, barrettes, all silver needles, silver thread, all sorts of things.
Ron's gonna door and grab the very first thing that's by the door and
be like, oh, like this.
and it's whatever you want.
Roll me a d6.
Okay.
It just happens to be the only cursed item in the store.
Yeah, right.
No, there's nothing cursed in the store. So you
just
pick
the
up.
town.
No, this is a happy start to a wonderful, happy, fun-filled campaign of rainbows and cheerfulness, as evidenced by our
Right now.
overlay.
That's what I was told, and I believe it completely.
Absolutely.
Whoops, accidentally.
I'll be
hit the button.
disappointed
It's
if
okay, we're
that's
in the
not
mists. It's
exactly what this is.
So, you grab what appears to be a silver thimble.
Ooh. I'll take this, mister.
And he like puts it on his fingers like
Okay, whatever you want, kid.
Oh, thank you. I'll be your friend forever now.
That's great.
Alright, what does everybody else pick out?
Is there like a silver worked tobacco box?
Oh yeah, I'd say there's like a nice wooden box that's maybe like cherry wood. It's got a lovely stain on it, and it's got silver inlay in it. Like roses, silver inlaid roses.
He's like, I do be having my eye on this one. That one. That. Right there.
Alright.
Your Grace.
Of course! He smiles at this.
Embara?
Before I go in the store, I kind of like pat Rhino on his face. And then I'm like, Rhino, stay. I just give him scritches, and then I would go in and see if there are any silver-worked beads that I could add to my collection.
Oh, there's definitely some silver beads in here. They're very intricately like designed and carved. Like you can find one with pretty much any like floral motif that you would like.
I find one with a sunflower on it, because of course.
Yes, there's some that are like more like runic and carved, more dwarven, but you find a lovely one with a sunflower motif on it.
I would like this, if you don't mind.
Says, of course. Anything.
Mr. Elam D. Wood Jr.
Beautiful work, beautiful, artisanal examples, local craftsmanship. I admire it and enjoy myself. I was wondering, do you do custom work? I got a knife here.
Oh, of course. I do lots of custom work.
Wouldn't mind having, like a silver finish done on this knife. You never know when you might encounter something that perhaps has issues with the material in question. Yeah, it would be nice. What's the going rate to just get a slap of silver right here on this beautiful Bowie knife?
If you just want the edge silvered, then that would be that'd be about no design, just a basic silvering.
Oh yes, ma'am, just flat silver. I'm not here to impress nobody.
Okay, well, just a silvered edge would be I'd charge about 25 gold for that.
Well, that is outrageous. I will not pay it. I'm just kidding, ma'am. I'm just messing with you, keeping you on your toes. Oh, you'll just have to excuse me. I get carried away. All right. Sounds good. Well, actually, I think. What do you think? How's 25 gold sound, Mr. Deep Shit? Deep shorts. We just met.
He kind of coughs and says, "My lord or your grace will be fine."
Hey, have it your way, my lord. Well,
Yeah.
That's fun. My lord.
Of course, it'll be fine. He smiles.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, appreciate you, pal.
And what does Magnus get from this store?
I want to get the silverware.
The silverware?
That was virtually flawless.
Yeah, it was very exquisite set of silverware.
And then, as long as that axe is balanced well, I'd like to get that axe.
Okay, it's balanced all right. It's not like ideal because it is very decorative, but it's very pretty. You could definitely throw it. It's a hand axe. So.
Well, if it looks like it could wear it on the belt, and it wouldn't be.
It would definitely. It's something you could definitely wear on the belt and not be ashamed of.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll get that.
Okay.
I'll say, Smeary, make a writ, and then suddenly, so a piece of paper just comes out of nowhere, and a pen starts writing on it.
Whoa, are you a wizard?
No, of course not. And
Oh, you're doing that.
I'm not doing anything. That's Smeary.
Smeary? Who's
Yes.
Smeary?
My friend here. He kind of like points at nothing, or he points at the area.
Yeah.
That.
You see a quill and parchment.
Yeah.
Oh, pleased to meet you, Smeary.
And he waves at the parchment.
Does Zambara recognize this magic?
Give me an Arcana check. You are all level 1, so you're not gonna,
Yeah.
Can Ron walk over while she's doing that and like
9.
Smeary.
Yeah, you can poke Smeary. You feel something there.
I think you would feel something there.
Yeah. You feel there's something. You're not quite sure what. You poke it and there's something there. Embar, you're not quite sure. Maybe it's some kind of some animation? You're not really certain. It's definitely invisible, or he's just animating it with his mind. You know.
Interesting indeed.
Ron's gonna reach his hand out and
Go, hi, Smeary, nice to meet you.
try and like
feel-
shake hands with Smeary.
He might if he's not busy writing.
Yeah,
the
you see,
letter.
the quill just continues going.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice meeting you.
And he's gonna step to the side, just ready, to give the thimble and purchase that and hang out and enjoy.
All right. So Smeary writes up the writ, which is a quite the exorbitant price, with the set of the silverware being
Of course,
expensive
like
and all.
probably enough to buy the store.
And I would like you, because writs aren't quite accepted everywhere. That's not a bank. So give me a persuasion check with advantage, because she's going to see the name Deep Shaft on this list and pretty much know your clan name.
I happen to be proficient in that skill.
Oh, well, let's see. Oh, 23. Didn't even need that advantage. She's like, of course, I'll just send the invoice here. Thank you. And she kind of very carefully smooths it over, like puts it in in the lockbox, and she packages all your stuff up and presents it over.
Wonderful! Now that we're all friends, let's go to the theater!
All right, so you guys.
How can I say no?
I've never been to a theater before.
Merrick just shakes his head and packs a pipe from the tobacco.
One starts thimbling his thumb and then
Just thimbling it, just like.
Yeah, he just starts playing it with the different fingers.
Good
seeing which
thing
one
you didn't
feels
get the
best.
Chinese finger trip.
If he did, he'd be stuck.
All right. So do you all go to the theater?
Oh no, I forgot about Rhino!
I know. Yes, he's outside, sitting right put.
Oh, Mr. My Lord, there's also a puppet show tonight if you want to see
That sounds fantastic!
Oh, really? Oh, we should all go see puppets then. I'll buy the popcorn. I'm hungry.
Is that at the theater?
There's some popcorn stands right outside of the theater. It looks like in the theater right now there is some kind of it's like a quaint little dance number going on, like the local dancer girls. They've got they're just like some Irish step dancing, you would say almost.
Yes.
Ron's
I join in because I am all about dancing.
Okay, so you jump up on stage with them. Give me a performance check.
Shit.
Ron's gonna go with all his friends while he does that.
All right. Well, let's see how about dancing I am.
I mean, you're not bad. You're not great. You definitely pick it up. It takes you a couple minutes, but you're able to join in, and they don't seem to mind that you've joined in. It is a day of celebration and new friends and giving, after all. And so yeah, you're able to join in this dance. You also see
Come along, friends!
However, I will say though that on your way to the theater, what's everyone's passive perceptions?
Good question.
11.
11.
11.
It's 10 plus your bonus, right? All right, 16.
16.
14.
Oh, Merrick. That's fancy. Okay.
Hold on. I have no idea. So you're looking right at it. Okay. My perception is 5.
Okay.
So 15.
So 15. Excellent. I will.
Oh, man. We're off to a rough start here, folks. I swear to God.
You're gonna be alright,
I
man.
put it in roll 20.
All right. Here we
It's
go.
about a dungeon and a dragon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dice involved.
You're
Okay.
good. All right.
Dungeons and unicorns.
So, Ambara, Elam, and Merrick, you three notice a gnome kind of rush by, cut Magnus's purse, and dash off down an alley.
Your
Anyone
Grace.
else see that?
Your Grace.
Yes.
A gnome do be cutting your purse. It ran off with your money.
I think someone just stole from you.
We gotta get him. Come on.
Yes. Chase him down, peasants.
I get chased.
Yeah, I'll go as well.
And I'm gonna run after him too.
Okay, you all chase him down this alley, right around the corner from the silver shop, right around behind the theater. So, alley. And you're able to catch up with him. He is a gnome. He does have shorter legs.
Is your phone ringing? What's going on there?
It's not me.
I think it's Elam.
Sorry.
I think it was just picking up the vibrations
Yeah.
on the desk. Moo,
Sorry,
moo. It's
sorry.
like the foghorns going off. There's a burglar!
Yes, that's what I thought it was. It's like, what the?
All right, sorry.
So, Magnus, your legs are a little shorter. You're also not used to quite chasing down burglars. But Merrick, anyone who has a walking speed of 30, is able to capture or catch up to this gnome as he's running down this alley. What do you guys do?
I'm going to bother him. Bother.
So
He's
you're
just
like,
starts
shove
shoving
him.
him. Yeah, he's
Give
just
me-
like slamming up next to him with his chest and just.
Give me an athletics check.
Okay. Athletics.
Ron Weasley, a transmutation wizard. He just like halts
miss.
it out.
You miss. You're like, Merrick and Elam, you two, and Ambar, you all have really high passive perceptions. You all notice also a second figure, kind of about the same height, maybe a little shorter. Yeah, a little shorter than the gnome. The gnome's about 2.5 feet tall. This guy's the second figure's a little shorter, dashed around the corner as well. Like the further corner than like he was ahead, and the gnome is trying to catch up to him and dash around. But this gnome is right with you, and Ron missed with his bothering.
I don't successfully
So,
bother him? Oh.
You don't. Unfortunately, a 2 athletics is not gonna trip him at all. You don't, like...
It's okay, he's just trying to bump into him.
Bother.
Can I attempt to ray of frost him?
Yes,
So
you may. You may
slows
may
down.
certainly do so.
Dealing during the festival? What are you?
Yeah,
Terrible.
and you heard like one of the other peasantry notice, as Magnus would refer to them, saw it as well, and she was like, "Oh, there's a thief!" And she points down the alleyway. So you hear people flutter outside of the alleyway.
Merrick is going to head towards the direction of the other person that was
Okay.
seen.
Yeah.
And kind of try and pose himself between that person and the gnome that's
Okay.
being bothered.
Yeah, you get to the other character's already around the corner, so you can easily put yourself between the gnome
Okay.
and that other character who is also retreating. 15, that does hit. Give me your damage.
Cool. So do I just click that?
Yep.
Yeah. And then the speed is reduced by 10
10.
until the start of my next turn.
Mm-hmm. He's like, "Oh bloody hell, that was cold!" Ooh. And he's gonna try to get away, but I would say Elam and Merrick both have an opportunity to. Well, Merrick already went past. Elam, do you try to stop this guy, catch this guy at all? As Magnus catches up. You are muted, good sir.
I'm muted. I think I take a knee and try to wing him with my crossbow.
Okay, sure thing. Give me roll me a crossbow to hit. That hits.
Try to get him like wing his ankle or his leg or something.
Sure. Roll me that.
Get off.
Do I roll damage separately?
Yeah. Oh, I clicked it for you, but you just click heavy crossbow and it pops up 7 points of damage. This you get him right in the knee, and he drops, and he's like, "Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying. It's like I only have 1 hit point left because I'm a peasant." And
Oh, you picked the wrong guy to steal from today.
drop him to the ground. So, Magnus, you're able to catch up with this pickpocket. Merrick, do you pursue the other figure still?
No, I figure that I don't know that he had anything to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just watching the direction he ran in case he's going to get more people.
Yeah. You don't see anyone coming back.
All right, but I'll just stay there. I'm paying attention to where he ran.
Okay. All right.
Waddle up
Mhm.
to this guy and snatch my purse back
Yeah, he's just bleeding out on the ground.
and say, "You are lucky that Sharenla asked us to give mercy to our enemies," and he's gonna lay on hands.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna do it for 4. I'm gonna save 1.
Okay.
you're such a benevolent person, mister.
All right. So you give him 4 points of lay on hands, and he stops bleeding as heavily. And at this point, you hear a. I heard there was a thief, and you see a guy with a big shiny star on his jacket. Comes around. It's like a vest. Comes around the corner. And he goes, "Oh, is that the pickpocket?"
Yes,
Oh.
that's him right there.
Merrick slinks
no,
away
no,
a
no,
little
no.
bit.
You don't, officer. It was just a misunderstanding.
But he. Bar was very confused.
But if you were so he stole from you. Let's see. Oh,
Yes, he walked by and accidentally caught my cut, or
He's got
accidentally caught my purse.
well, I
Not
suppose it
cut my
happens.
purse. Caught it.
Accidentally cut my purse. Oh, well, he appears to be somewhat injured. We should get him to the temple if it was an accident. But
Indeed.
my name is Aldo. I am the town constable. I am. The crime rate has been up today because of all of the people passing through. You know, we don't normally have much of an issue. So actually, you all seem to be fairly competent at even taking care of alleged crimes. Are you going to be in town all day?
Well, the rest of the night, I have to get off to, I can't remember exactly where I'm going, but to the fashion show.
Yes. Oh, of course. Of course, sir. Well, if any of you wish to be deputized for the day, you seem to be very capable and competent. I would. It comes
I'd
with
like to be a deputy, mister.
yes, it comes with a 5 gold pay for the day
Oh,
and free dinner as well. So.
Pretend to be a peasant. Interesting.
That sounds like a screenplay.
Ron will proudly step forward in front of me.
I'd like to be a deputy, mister.
Of course. Here, I have some badges in my pocket, and he pulls out little tin badges that says
Does he get a
Junior
sticker?
Deputy, basically, but
Okay.
they're little tin badges. And he pins one on you, Ron, because you seem very young. And he gives anyone else who wishes to be deputized for the day.
I demand to be deputized.
Yeah, he gives you a little tin star badge that says Junior Deputy on it as well.
Damn right.
Mr. Elam D. Wood Jr. gets a tin badge. Demeric and Ambara accept.
Merrick is nowhere to be seen. As soon as he saw the badge, he kind of slinked around the corner.
Okay.
Yes, I would like one, please, if you don't mind.
Certainly, here you are. And, just meet up with me at dinner. There's a tavern. We'll meet up for dinner there. You can tell me if you've stopped any other crimes, and I'll give you your 5 gold then.
Of course.
Magnus will slip off his crown and veil, but like hide his face with his hair.
Okay.
Sounds
Excellent.
good to me. I'm gonna get in there and grab one of them badges. Shake his hand. Appreciate you. Local law enforcement is very important.
It
I'm
really
happy to do my
is.
part.
Thank you so much for being deputies for the day. Again, we don't normally have a problem with crime, but with the festival being today, we have a lot more out-of-town people. And just not all of them are good eggs.
That makes sense.
Are you good as mister?
I'm sorry, you cut out for a second there. I think you had a hiccup.
Oh, sorry. Are you going to see the puppet show?
Oh, yes, everyone is going to. It is. We have a fantastic toy maker in town. He does the best puppet shows.
Oh, you should come sit with us then.
Oh, I will most likely be doing so. I will be, keeping my eye out for trouble until then, but everyone is going to the puppet shop.
Oh, thank you. It's great. I'll buy you popcorn.
Oh, no need, young but little boy. It'll be just fine. I'm going to go keep patrolling the streets, so you keep doing a good work.
Okay. Bye, mister.
Farewell. And you see, and the gnome, like, pulls out the massive crossbow bolt from his knee. He's just like, oh!
I got you good there, didn't I? Listen, you're going to want to put a little peroxide on there.
Would you like an escort to the temple?
Oh, you're not gonna take that, are you? That's his.
Oh, here. Of course, there you go, sir. I didn't want it, especially me like. I can thank you, Miss Deputy, ma'am. I'm just gonna go hobble to the temple by myself.
Merrick walks back around and puts his hand on the little guy's shoulder, and he's like, "I'm not sure you're ready to be leaving yet. I think you should be paying us for our trouble. We ran all the way over here."
What? I don't have any money. Why do you think I took his?
You have nothing to give them. Items, things,
How do you know that?
information. You're basically trading your life here.
I've got this envelope cutter. That's what he used to cut the purse, is like one of those envelope openers.
But I'll be taking that then.
All right.
Run along. Pops
Okay,
in the butt.
bye. And he just scamper limps out the alleyway, down the street.
I mean,
looks at-
his wounds at least should be closed.
They are, but he had a tenth of his life left. He's just not feeling very good.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand that.
Yeah.
I'm
He's
surprised that
now
heavy
at
crossbow didn't
half-life.
take his leg off.
I know. Yeah, he's never gonna walk right again.
Like getting shot with a tree limb.
Yeah.
So Merrick
Sir.
looks around at all these little tin badges and just shakes his head sadly.
I am the law.
Of course you are, Your Grace.
You know, it's kind of funny. I'm probably more the law as the prince.
Potentially, yeah.
Whatever.
This here crossbow is designed to bring down a bull elephant at 100 yards or at least slow it down. So it is not something to mess with. And didn't mean to hurt him so much. But, you know, do what you got to do.
Well, I make sure to watch my purse better now, and I'll put it exactly back in the same spot it was.
Okay.
Your Grace, I feel it's as your friend and servant, if you will. I see it as my place to be holding that for you.
Of course, here.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Puts it in his bag.
Okay.
It's safe now, sir.
That's
Oh,
good.
boy.
Can you hold mine too, please?
Of course. Thank you. I feel the trust building in our group, and it warms me cockles.
Oh, what's a cockle?
Son,
You'll
don't
have
ask about
him
that
one
man's
day.
cockles. That is not appropriate.
Am I gonna have a cockle someday, mister?
Don't give him your cockles. He's taking everybody's cockles, and before long, he'll have all of them. And we just met this guy. No offense, sir, but you know, I'm not gonna go giving you my wallet just because you didn't, you know.
So is cockle slang for a wallet?
There's nothing to worry about. We are going to be friends for quite a long time. Until you die. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the way I lose most of my friends.
Oh,
It happens.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check on Rhino.
Yes! Good call.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
Here's Rhino.
Rhino's my Rhino?
Yeah.
Beautiful Rhino.
Oh, okay, bye.
Bye!
So confused right now. I'm just gonna go take care of the Rhino.
All right. You exit the alley, and you kind of notice that there appears to be a storm brewing in the distance. Some of the town shops are kind of putting tarps over the top of their little stalls so that if it starts to drizzle, that way their goods will be protected. But the sky is definitely getting a little darker, and it's kind of it's off in the distance still. It'll probably happen right around nightfall, is your best guesstimation.
I couldn't possibly get my hair wet.
You have rest of the day. It doesn't look like it's gonna be here anytime soon. You just see it in the distance.
Okay.
What time of day is it?
It's about mid-afternoon by this point.
Okay. Okay.
So you go take care of Rhino, and he's just like,
Can I go and see if there's any place that has rhino food?
Rhino food.
sure.
I don't know what rhinos eat. So
Give me a
Triple A
like a
grade
nature
rhino
or
food.
investigation check.
I'm gonna go with investigation. It's both equally as bad.
Okay.
9.
9. It takes you a couple minutes to think about it, but you're pretty sure that he'd probably be happy just kind of munching away in one of the gardens, or that that there's a general store on the north side of town that you could go to, and they probably have just animal feed.
I don't want him eating somebody's garden, so I'm gonna go to that general store.
All right. Do you go by yourself, or does anyone else go with you?
I don't know.
Does anyone
I'll
else
go with you. Who wants a funnel cake? I'm buying. Funnel cake?
Ooh, I'll take a funnel cake.
Yes,
Okay,
very
everybody else?
much.
That's 2 funnel cakes. Who else? Who's in?
Come on, Mr. Merrick. Don't be a sourpuss.
Funnel cake? Come on, deep fried. Come on.
I
powdered
do
sugar.
be heading to the tavern.
There is a tavern right next to the general store.
I'll be right here, next door. Enjoy the funnel cakes.
All right, so that's 3 funnel cakes, and then I will meet you in the tavern.
All right.
Sure.
Hot nuts. Let's do it.
Alrighty, so you guys get some funnel cakes. They're just a copper each. They're real cheap. Yeah, real cheap. And Mbara, you are able to. You walk into the store, and there appears to be a human gentleman behind the counter, just kind of doing some numbers. Looks like he's just writing in his book a little bit. And he goes, "Oh, how can I help you?"
Yes, hello. I'm looking for animal feed. I have a rhino right out. He's right there.
Oh, that is a rather large beast you have there. Let's see. I have some grains that should probably suffice. How much are you wanting to purchase?
I'm not entirely sure. I've never had a rhino before, so I don't
He
know.
looks like he eats a lot. So
A lot, yeah.
I would say at least a couple bushels worth.
Am I going to be able to carry that?
We have a stable to the side of the general store. You can.
Oh, that'd be
We
fantastic.
can put him in there for now and let him eat some food. He's
that would be
taking
awesome.
up basically the entire street, so it would also be
He
good
is
for
quite
business.
large, yes.
Yes.
All right. How much is that going to run me?
2 bushels of feed and the stable. That would be about a let's call it 8 silver.
All right. I don't believe I've got that.
Yeah, you should have it. It's from your
Yeah.
background gold. So.
All right. Yeah, sure. That's fantastic. And I'll go put him in the stable, and
Of
then.
course, I think the largest stall will be the one on the end.
All right, of course. And then I'll just kind of meet you there. Kind
All
of
right,
thing.
I'll get the feed out, and you see he's already kind of like hefting like a little bushel onto his shoulder.
Okay, I'm going to guide Rhino into.
Yeah, he
the
is
stall.
all about following you. You're his best friend. With that nat 20 animal handling right off the bat.
First roll of the night.
Mm-hmm. Good start. You get Rhino all set up, and he gets some feed out for him while, Elam, Ron, and Magnus are out there, like, right out front, like, just eating their funnel cakes. Merrick, you're just getting into the tavern. Just stepped through the door when you all hear a scream. A murderer! A murderer! And you see, right across the way from the general store, on the second story of this home, there's a woman just weeping and screaming about murder. Some of you are deputies.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over there. Respect my authority!
Merrick goes to the bar.
I will head in that direction.
Ron's just gonna be a sidekick and follow the gang.
Okay, so
Drop the funnel cakes, boys. We got a call.
Can I get a rum to go? It seems there's some issues outside, and my friends are pretending to be law officers.
We're not pretending. We are. Okay, that's what this badge said.
That kind of
You're
nods.
being paid for this.
Well, he'll give you an ale. It's just a copper for a mug of ale.
I asked for a rum.
Oh, rum. That'll be 2 coppers then. I'll give you a glass of rum.
I give him 3.
Oh, thank you much.
I head back out with my tankard.
Yeah, out of my gold bag.
Yes.
Thankfully, it's only copper. So you guys rush in. The front door is unlocked. The woman is upstairs on the 2nd story. Elam D. Jr. leads the way in with the others, or Magnus leads the way in, I suppose, with the others right behind, because Magnus was on it.
Well, I mean, yeah, I would try to get there pretty quick.
Okay, you come in, and upstairs, it's a bit of a grisly scene. The laughter and joy that was outside is kind of like replaced with whispers of what's going on. Do you know what's going on? Murder? Is there really a murder in here? So, bit of, hubbub outside, but inside, you rush upstairs, front door's unlocked, you get inside of the bedroom, and the coarse sheets and furs of this bed are twisted and stretched between the frame and the body of a man. He lies tangled amid the bedclothes, sightless eyes staring at some imagined horror. His throat has been slit, and the sides of his mouth are cut open, making it look like a grisly, oversized smile.
Oh,
Ugh.
that's terrible.
I run out. Murder! Murder!
Goodness gracious. You're going to upset the local tourist
It's
trade,
terrible.
son. Come on now, get back in here. We got a crime scene.
It's terrible in there.
This is like there's like the who assume is the wife of the man. He's just like, I don't know what happened. I just walked in and I found him like this.
I think Ron would start getting really queasy a little bit and have to step outside.
You step outside of the room, Ron,
Good.
and
Yeah.
you see across the hallway. You just ran up to where the screaming was. You see that there is a little girl in a child's bedroom right across the way, and she looks, pretty pale as well.
Creepy girl. It was her.
Of course it was. I know.
You see a little girl, maybe 7 years old, sitting upon her bed, hugging a little doll. It looks of a similar make to your marionette, and just kind of.
Wait, Ron sees that?
Yeah, as you stepped outside. and-
Okay, Mom. Okay, I thought you were saying somebody else saw that. Okay,
No, I
Ron sees
hear
that.
about
then
her.
He's good.
The floor of her room, it's strewn with all sorts of other toys and dolls.
He's gonna breathe a little heavily and walk into the room too and be like,
Are you okay?
Yes, I am fine.
Oh, I'm Ron.
Hello, my name is
like,
Giselle.
Nice to meet you. That's not pretty in there. Don't go in there.
And, no, Papa is sleeping.
Papa is sleeping. Is that your papa?
Mm-hmm.
He's sleeping, all right. Well, you're not hurt, are you?
No, I am not hurt. I am fine. I'm just waiting for Papa to wake up and Mama to not be upset, and so I'm playing with my best friend.
Oh, who's your best friend?
She'll hold up the doll.
what does the doll look like? Is
It
creepy?
looks like a very similar make to your type of marionette. Maybe it was like the same toy shop maker. But this one is dressed like a fancy nobleman, like a prince maybe. He's got a little crown on his head.
Okay. Ron then is gonna hold up his soldier.
Hi there. My name is Perry, the soldier.
He's gonna start talking like with her toy with
She's
through
sitting
the
there.
toy.
She goes like, he can talk, but he's being shy right now.
Oh. Well, I just make mine talk. Hi there, talking.
His name is Knuckles.
Knuckles?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Knuckles. This is Perry.
When he's gonna like dangle the mare and
Mhm.
like wave. If he can, I don't know how it's hands.
So, Ron, while you're distracting and talking to Gisela, what is Elam and Magnus and Embara? Did Embara come in as well? Okay, what are you guys up to? You see this grisly scene before you.
I'm a professional. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I've trained in the church.
Yes.
I've seen things like this.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to perform a medicine check.
Okay.
While he's doing that, Ambara's gonna look for any kind of symbols or anything that might be anywhere.
Medicine check from Magnus and an investigation check from Ambara. 20 medicine. This man, his throat was slit in a moment of shock and surprise, and you believe that the cuttings on his face were done after.
Okay.
And you're also, that's a really good medicine check. So you'd also assume that this was done by a very thin, delicate knife.
Very thin, delicate knife.
Yes, very thin, lightweight, and delicate.
Okay.
Maybe even like a straight razor.
Razor.
Yeah, like a straight razor.
Okay. All right. I think this man was killed by, or was killed with a straight razor.
Pretty nasty, pretty gruesome. Somebody had fun with this one.
It would seem so.
Pretty gross. How do you think they got in?
That's a good question. I'll look around for signs of intrusion.
Okay, so give me an investigation check as well. Ambara, you're looking for symbols, also like signs of like things like that.
Yeah, like anything. So Ambara's quite familiar with grisly murders.
Yes.
Particularly of a certain kind, and she's looking to see if there's anything related to that there.
Okay. You don't see any of the symbolism you were looking for.
All right, good. She looks a little less worried.
Yes.
Actually, I think I'm helping Elim look for her inside.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
All right. So you
Let's look together.
have advantage on your investigation, Elam, because Magnus is helping you.
Okay, cool. So I roll it twice.
15.
Well,
it rolls it twice, so we'll just go with the higher number. So 15.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, you're good. You're looking around for signs of intrusion. You don't seem to find any. That's the odd part.
I don't see anything over here.
Well, let's see. It's just the guy. Just the guy was killed.
Just the guy was killed. The woman is. You hear the door open and you hear the voice of the sheriff enter, and he appears to be speaking with the woman, trying to calm her down. Like that's just you hear in the background. You don't see any signs of entry. You see a couple drops of blood though that lead out into the hallway, and you don't see any sign of the murder weapon.
I think we went this way.
Yeah, gesture towards that, and I lift my unusually large crossbow that barely fits through the door. Yeah, it's the kind of thing you gotta like hold up on your hip like this. Feel like carrying a minigun into your bedroom. And yeah, we're gonna go follow this trail of blood wherever it goes.
It's a very faint. There's only a couple drops here or there, but they appear to be going into the room across the hallway.
Is the door shut?
Nope, door's open. You see Ron in there speaking with a girl about age 7.
I knew it!
So let's step in casually and assess the situation. What are you up to, young man? Who's this?
No, this is my new friend and her little friend.
New little friend. What's your name, hon?
My name is Giselle.
Gisela. I'm Elam. This is Magnus. Just recently deputized, currently assessing the crime scene, conducting a brief investigation, trying to see what happened. What happened here tonight, darling?
Really nice people too. You can trust them.
I can't tell you. Papa's sleeping.
Papa is sleeping.
How come you can't tell us? We're not.
Because he told me not to tell anyone.
Who told you not to tell anyone?
He said he'd hurt me if I said his name.
Well, we're here now, and we can protect you from him.
There's only one way handle this. Torture.
No. What if you said it really, really quietly in my ear? Would that work?
He will
Could-
hear.
Can you write it down?
I don't know how to write.
Can you spell it?
I
No.
can your little doll tell my doll?
I have a way that you can tell me without you don't even have to speak it. It just comes straight to my head. Would that work? All you have to do is think it.
I don't believe you.
Let me show you, and I'm gonna cast message.
Okay. What do you?
I'm just gonna be like,
Well done. There you go.
I'm just gonna be like, hi, my name's Zambara. I promise we'll keep you safe.
Her eyes go huge, as she's never experienced anything like this before.
And I say, I don't know how many words I have left, but I'm like, you can think back to me in a short amount of words. Right, that's not message words.
This is crazy! What is... How? I don't... What? This... Huh? Lady, I can't... But I can't tell her. If I tell her, then he will hurt me. And he will hear me.
Who?
And I kind of message back, I'm like, you don't have to say it out loud. All you have to do is think it. No one will know but me. That's it. Nobody.
And see her... She kind of narrows her eyes at you and hugs her doll real close. And she thinks back... You can't say his name either.
I promise I won't say it out loud. Never.
And she will say... Was Knuckles.
Oh. Who's Knuckles?
My best friend.
Do you know where he is right now?
Yes. But this is why
Where?
I can't say anything. He is right here.
Oh, is he here? Where is he?
She just looks at you like you're stupid. Like, where is he? Like, said he was right here.
But can I kind of do like, I don't know, because
You can make
it
a
wouldn't
perception
occur
check.
to her.
Oh yeah,
to-
definitely. She's 7. So.
What perception?
Mm-hmm.
23.
23. You know, the only people in this room are your new friends, this girl, and some toys on the floor, and her doll that she's holding, and Ron's doll, or his marionette. Those are the only things and people in this room,
Okay.
besides her bed.
Where does your doll keep his knife?
I'm gonna message. Is Knuckles the little boy across from you?
No.
Is it the dwarf?
No.
Is it the redneck right there?
What?
Ma'am?
This is all
in my
mental.
Is it
What do you
that?
think they're talking about right now, Magna?
They're talking? I thought we were just standing here silently.
Is it one of your dolls?
Shh.
Of course. Is it the one you're holding?
He's my best friend. She kind of hugs him tighter. He walks and talks and plays with me.
And he's evil.
He walks and talks and plays with you.
He's my
And
best
did-
friend.
Did he walk over to Daddy's room?
Mm-hmm.
With something very sharp?
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind if I hold Knuckles for a little bit?
Yes.
I promise I will give him right back. I promise.
That's how you lose an eye.
Make me
I won't-
persuasion check.
I won't say his name out loud. I just want to look at him.
Make me persuasion check.
Oh, this is kind of okay, maybe.
Kind of
Fingers
okay,
crossed.
maybe.
21.
21. She says, only for a minute.
All right, I'll time it even.
Better than mine.
You can hold Knuckles for a minute.
Okay, I will take Knuckles.
Okay.
Oh,
Can I?
Ron sees her handing it to his.
so don't drop a little friend there.
He's my best friend.
Yeah,
I wrote-
don't drop her.
I won't drop him, Ron. I promise.
Okay.
And I want to inspect him for evil.
For evil.
Can I message the doll?
You can most certainly try.
Try that. I'm gonna attempt to message the doll and be like, "Hello. Gisela said that you're her best friend. Is that true?"
Don't hear anything back.
Nothing back. Okay.
Doesn't mean he didn't receive it.
Okay, can I like do a quick examination of him, see if there's any evil anything with this doll?
How do you go about examining for evil?
I would probably look for anything that's out of the ordinary, something that like wouldn't normally be on a doll.
Okay, give me another investigation check.
Okay.
Ambara, why are you looking at a doll?
Ooh, I crit.
Okay, this doll is of exquisite craftsmanship. This doll is handmade. Each joint of each finger knuckle and wrist and elbow and shoulder is made expertly and just magnificent. Fine, sturdy oak is what this one's made of. The clothing is even stitched together. Just immaculate. This is one of the finest toys you've ever just laid eyes on. A masterpiece, really. But you don't see anything that indicates that it's evil. Just looks like a regular, exquisitely crafted toy.
All right, good to know. And since my minute's up, I will give Knuckles back to her, and I'll give her a smile and thank you so much. I appreciate it.
He's very nice.
Yes, he is. He's very well made, and he looks like he's a great best friend.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna step
this
out.
Point,
and
the sheriff kind of, you hear him coming up the steps. You hear he's calmed down the lady, and he's like, "Oh, boy, that is oof, I'm going to close this door for a moment." And he kind of just like shuts the door a little bit so that way it's out of view from the hallway. And you hear him like tromping around the inside of the room, going, "This is terrible, tragic. Oh my goodness, poor Franco. Oh man." And he comes out and he meets up with you guys in the hallway and he goes, "It is wonderful you are here so quickly. You could help out with this investigation. Have you learned anything? Poor Franco Sertino, who could have done such a thing?"
I believe the murder weapon was some sort of straight razor.
Interesting.
we're not in the room with the little girl anymore. We stepped out before we
stepped
started
out.
discussing her
You're-
father's
You're
murder.
still...
Ron stays with her though.
Ron stays with her? Okay, you guys are like, you're kind of like, go down, you're on like the landing of the stairs. If she listened real hard, she could probably hear you guys, but if Ron's in there and talking with her and stuff, she probably...
Okay. So I spoke with the little girl, Gisela.
Oh, so wait, the young thing.
She said that her doll did it.
What? That is a nonsense. It's the blind imagination of a child.
Right. But sometimes children project thoughts onto their dolls.
And you're saying she murdered her father?
I'm saying that something strange is going on here, and I'm not entirely sure what it is.
I will continue this investigation. I will take any other clues if you found. It's a straight razor, you think, and the little girl, perhaps.
There
Found his
was...
blood trail.
Yeah, that.
Oh, I see.
That's what got us to the little girl.
Interesting. Well, I also discovered that the back door was, and the front door was unlocked, so maybe someone was very speedy, and the missus, she was in the kitchen, and so she did not hear or see anyone coming or going, so I will continue this investigation, and I will still meet up with you at the tavern later, and let you know if I discover anything else. So thank you so much for your assistance.
Of course, no problem.
Anytime.
Oh, and here, and he kind of hands you like a little wooden chip. He goes, "Give this to the bartender. First round is on me."
Thank you.
For your assistance.
That's for everybody.
Yes.
For the whole. Yeah.
Yes, I've already told them that I have 4 deputies for today.
Sounds good. Booze is on him.
All right, so while that's going on, Merrick, you were standing outside looking at the sheriff and waiting for him to leave.
Yep. And taking coins out of Magnus's coin pouch and tossing it to street kids as they run by.
Okay, you actually
Just
noticed
one here, one there.
that there doesn't appear to be any actual like urchins in this town, like street urchins.
Oh,
It's small
that's
enough.
disappointing.
It's a small enough village that they all appear to be children with parents. You know, they're not running with their parents. Like there's little
Oh,
groups
then
of
I
kids
give
playing.
I give a coin to each kid as they go by.
Yeah.
All the urchins have already been eaten.
They were turned into little marionettes of very fine.
Yeah. Waiting for it.
I'm just sitting outside, leaning up against the wall of the tavern, watching the door. I was going to join, but then the sheriff got there and was on the bottom floor, and I'm just like, yeah, no,
Yeah.
I do be sitting here, I think.
All right. Do you guys meet up with him across from the bar in the tavern? It's right across the way.
Yeah, I just kind of wave as they come out.
I go check on Rhino before going to the bar, but then
He's-
after that I'll join them.
Munching away.
Your Grace, how'd it go inside?
Oh, it was pretty terrible in there, to tell you the truth.
Entrails all over the place, hanging from the roofs, the rafters and all.
I just kind of look around and I'm pretty sure the crowd gathered.
Yeah, the sheriff actually, but yeah, he seems to have dispersed the crowd a little bit.
Okay. Alright. Well then, I'll just
Before
say...
going in and calming the now widow. Widow
I'll say
Sertino.
that, yeah, his throat was slit.
No, that's a clean kill.
So
Not
is his
doing-
face.
And so was his face.
Still, not as messy as, bowels out and all.
No.
Mm.
But there was a lot of blood.
I've seen worse, but yeah.
And the poor girl in there lost her father.
Merrick looks over to Ambar and is like, Merrick, we'll remember this.
She probably was the one who killed him. At least that's what I think anyway, but who cares what I think?
Oh, how old do the little girl be?
7 or 8, I suppose.
And she killed her father.
I'm not sure either. Something very strange is going on.
I agree. I've been sitting here for a while tossing out some of my Grace's gold to the kids. And, it's for the good. I'm saying it's in your name, of course, sir.
I asked myself why we didn't search the girls' room, but whatever.
There aren't any urchins in this town. I don't trust the town without a few orphans running around. It do be strange.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Maybe they're at an orphanage.
Oh yeah.
They aren't prisons, your Grace.
They aren't.
No, sir.
Well, then they've made the wrong orphanages.
Of course, sir.
I don't even know what I'm saying. Okay.
Well, I say we keep this party going because I don't know if y'all heard, but the sheriff just bought us all booze.
To the booze, Atron.
The first round, anyway.
Merrick just tips his glass up and just drinks some because he already has booze.
Just as a heads up, Ron is still with the little girl.
Ron, you look up and your friends are
Search the
gone.
room.
Oh,
There's a knife at your throat.
No.
You better not tell anybody about it.
That's not what
I
happened.
guess my friends have gone. Look, do you want to come to the show with us? There's a puppet show tonight.
Yes, I would like that very much.
Why don't you come with me and bring your friend?
He's gonna grab her hand.
Mama
and
won't let me go until it is time for the puppet show.
Oh, well, here, you watch over. Hold on to him for me, and I'll come and get
Okay.
your booth, okay?
Okay, that sounds good.
He's gonna hand her his marionette puppet, and then he's gonna head out the house, looking around, going,
Hello.
You see,
he's looking for his friends.
you see a middle-aged woman appears,
Oh,
She's
How
got
do you
like tear
do?
streaked face. She's like, "Oh, hello. You must have been. Oh, you were one of the junior deputies. Your associates left, and they went to the tavern across the street."
Oh, okay, thank you, miss.
And he's just gonna go by her, not even thinking about her
Yeah.
crying. La la la.
Alright, and so Ron just wanders in to the tavern as you guys are getting the first round of drinks.
Ah, it's just about time you got here, young friend.
No?
Here, take this.
Yeah,
What's
drink
this?
that. Put hair on your chest.
Yeah.
I don't want a hairy chest.
It's rude not to
Kinda
accept
looks
a
at
gift
it,
from
yeah.
your superior.
No. Would it make you mad if I did?
It'd make me mad if you did not.
Oh,
Gonna grab it and then he's just gonna go.
Wonderful.
So it's like a mead.
What does he drink?
It's a mead. It's like a sweet kind of honey.
Okay, it's sweet. Okay, I was gonna say if it's bitter, he's gonna spit it out.
oh, I like this.
He's just gonna keep drinking it though.
It's
like,
all yours. I tap him on the
You're
back,
gonna-
and when you need another, ask for one.
he's gonna down and want it. He doesn't know restraint. It's
Ron's
it's
first
tasty.
drink.
Yes.
Oh, it's so sweet. And could I have another?
Of course.
Okay.
Ron, perhaps you shouldn't drink anymore. It's quite
Will I get the
intoxicating.
hiccups?
Yeah, very badly.
Oh no. Okay.
I think water should be better for you. And suddenly I'm imp.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. You know, we all have a couple lost weekends in our awkward teenage years. You know, it's a party. It's a festival. It's the big festival.
But Barbara, this stuff's so sweet and tasty.
It's alcohol, and
That's adult drinks. I can't drink this.
Why?
I'm not an adult.
how old are you, by the way? You look like you're 5.
I'm 14.
Oh, all
I
right.
was
where I'm
drinking
from-
mead when I was 2 years old.
You're
Where
a
I'm from,
dwarf.
legal drinking age
It's a bit different.
well.
It's a
Merrick
bit different.
signals the bartender for another mead and
Uh-huh.
like just hands it to Ron.
Oh, no. I can't drink this. I'm not an adult till I'm 30.
He looks down at him and is like, I just be water. Just sweetened sugar water. That's all it is.
God.
He's gonna grab it and like go.
It's tastes an awful lot like the other stuff.
They call it a Shirley Temple.
Ooh, well, as long as it doesn't have that alcohol adult stuff in it. Go.
No alcohol at all.
None
Chug that
whatsoever.
one down in one.
Okay. At this point, I would love for Ron to give me a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
He's not passed out, but I bet he's wasted.
It's an 11.
And 11. Woo! You feel real lightheaded.
Oh. Ooh. That's good stuff.
How you feeling? He leans in on him.
Oh.
And you feel
Very
really
light,
warm
mister.
and lightheaded and like a little off balance.
I feel like I'm flying on my broom.
That's a weird feeling.
Yeah.
But I think now's the perfect time to play cards.
That be oddly specific. A broom.
Don't you fly on brooms?
No.
Isn't that a witch thing?
Oh, I think there's... No, there's not really witches. There's lots of wizards who fly on brooms.
Wizards?
Yes, I'm a wizard.
No.
And he, poof, and he casts dancing lights.
Dancing lights. All right.
Whoa!
So how do your dancing lights appear? Do they appear as like a humanoid's like shape, or do they appear as a bunch of different lights and colors? And how do they look?
I've probably seen this 1,000 times.
He's gonna make it pop with a bunch of different colors all around him in the room, like poof, 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 poof.
You can
See,
move
I'm a
around.
wizard.
Yes, impressive. Now blow something up.
Blow something up. What do you mean?
That! Right there. Blow
Yeah.
that up.
Boom.
You probably shouldn't blow up something in someone's tavern. It's their property, and you'd have to pay for it. And I'm fucking imp again. Goddamn.
You're very proper.
Yes.
Worry not about payment.
Oh, I don't know if I should.
I want to see an explosion.
You definitely shouldn't, Ron. Don't do this.
It's not the kind of tavern you can't blow something up in. I mean, what the hell are we doing here?
I don't know if I should. I'm very confused. But,
Okay, wait, can we do like a contested persuasion?
Don't do this, Ron Wesley.
Merrick leans in. He's like, it'll be all right. Just a little boom.
Don't. This is
Just
a
little
bad
boom
idea.
between friends. It'll be
This is-
fun.
This is an awful idea. I don't think you should do it.
Yeah, I like finish my beer and like set the empty glass on the end of a table. I'm like, you
There'll
just point
be
right at that.
no... Sorry.
Break the glass. Yeah, at the end of the. I think at the end of the table. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just-
What? He can't blow up the glass?
Okay, well he's gonna be like reeling from the pressure, like
oh, I don't know.
Hey,
So-
come on, Ron.
he's gonna kind of panic and like
There'll
Ron,
be
be
no...
a man.
he's gonna point his finger like a gun at a cup and go abracadabra, boom, and he's gonna firebolt it.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh no! Not one.
I told you this was an awful idea.
Oh my god, he rolled
Come
it.
Listen to the
on!
voice of reason.
Threw a beer bottle across the room.
Well, now we're in big trouble.
Come on.
This is exactly what we expected to happen. Come on now.
Like...
He's aiming across the room with this thing.
I was at least expecting to get past the first one without something going wrong.
So you panic and like close your eyes and aim with your finger, and instead of hitting the glass at the edge of the table, you hit the napkin holder in the very center of the table, and a big flame goes. Let's see how much. Yeah,
Sweet.
and everyone's eyebrows get like it's almost eyebrow singeing. You feel the heat as it comes off of you, and the napkins are on fire on the center of your wooden table.
Ooh, I just
With the passive perceptions of Elam and Ambara, they notice when they look around at everyone's eyebrows, Merrick doesn't have any.
Oh.
Ron starts like, I'll fix it, and he's trying to cast.
Here, put this on it! I hand him some alcohol.
Left
grabs the cup.
Hey,
Don't.
You can put alcohol on it.
I agree with her on that one. Don't throw the booze to fire.
It's too late.
Is
to
the-
throw it. You
Is
throw
the
it.
tavern owner getting interested in what's going on right now?
he's interested, but this is all happening in 12 seconds time.
Can I ray of frost?
You can. So as he throws like the pint of alcohol on it, it's like when you light a shot, it goes woof over like the table, and then Ambar, roll me your ray of frost. And you're like, yeah, you panic. Like
That one right in Ron's face.
23.
all right, roll me how much frost damage is that?
4.
4. All right, that is enough to counter the firebolt. And you just ice it over, and the barkeep's like,
I'm so sorry, sir.
Merrick gets up.
I'll fix it, I promise.
Merrick
Ron,
pats
stop.
Ron on the shoulder, gets up, goes over to the tavern owner, puts his arm around him, and then I use bad reputation. I'm just like, I don't think you saw anything going on here today, did ya? It'd be fine. Here, let me slide a few gold to you. It's all right. We're just having a good time. The boys' first day blowing something up.
right, I'll just be behind the bar then.
That's a smart man. See, they have badges.
Yeah,
I don't.
Oh, they do. Don't they? Great good job, Sheriff. Okay, and Ron, you cast mending on the table.
Yeah, he's
All right.
fix it. He's like, I'll fix it.
I'll help with mending as well.
Okay.
Come back over to the table. It's all right. The tavern owner, he's all right to understand. It's a boy's rite of passage blowing something up. It's fine.
Yes, I'd love to see it again.
This is not how civilized people act within a
Oh.
town.
I don't think I could do that again.
Don't do it again, Ron.
Oh, I don't want to.
That's
Oh, you-
That's good. Don't.
We were all young once. You know how it is. Sometimes you get a wild hair and want to blow shit up. No, won't do it again. Gotta clean up on aisle 2 where everybody's happy.
Yeah, you guys mend the table. It's like nothing ever happened. There's a slight, like, scorch mark. You can't quite get out, but it's fixed. There's no...
Does this mean I'm gonna lose house points?
I don't know what that means, but yes.
Son, you are a lawsuit waiting to happen.
It's a lawsuit.
Alright, and as you guys look outside, you actually notice that it's starting to get dark.
Is it starting to storm?
You hear the thunder, but it still hasn't rolled in yet. Like, the sky is overcast and gray, but you also probably figure it's about evening point at this time. The tavern owner, gives you all the dinner special, as the sheriff has given instructions that a dinner was part of the pay. He just gives one to Merrick because Merrick has intimidated him. So you all have a lovely kind of like,
Chicken and waffles?
Not chicken and waffles. It's lamb stew with rolls on the side. It's very hearty, very filling, quite tasty. You're provided with dinner, and as you finish with dinner, you notice all the townsfolk are starting to trickle down towards the town square. You can kind of see it from where people are heading down towards the center. Ron, you figure it's probably around time for the puppet show to start in a little bit.
The puppet show, guys, we need to go.
Finish eating, young man.
No.
He's gonna like go outside. He's gonna run across the way to the girl's house to get the girl and the
Okay.
puppet. You're like, let's go.
All right.
Man, he's just gonna watch all the previews.
What? For other puppet shows?
Preview puppet show, yeah.
That's my favorite part.
The trailers for the next puppet show's coming. you
Yes.
know?
Sneak peek. It's a 2-minute scene of what's actually going to happen in the next puppet show.
In like 2 months.
Yeah. We're working
Gotta
on this
drum
next
up
show.
interest. It's
We
important.
only have these 2 puppets done yet, but these are the main characters. Working on the backgrounds and scenery. But here's a taste. Here's a teaser.
Hell yeah.
You're able to knock on the door. The Maria and Gisela come out. And then they'll go to the puppet show. Maria thinks it'll be good for Gisela. Still kind of seems a little bit. She's kind of a little bit out of it when you guys talk to her. She's still a little bit. So I mean.
Okay, well, Ron's gonna grab her. Like, come with us, and with the puppets and her
Okay.
toy.
Yeah, and she gives you yours back.
Okay. Ron like pretends like he's walking with her, holding hands with her puppet in the other hand, like walk, having fun.
Yeah. So you guys make it to the Socolo Theater. Is the rest of the group coming to the puppet show as well? Like even the tavern, the tavern's clearing out to go.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't miss the puppet show. I appreciate the opportunity to take in some local culture. Where I'm from, they've been doing our town every year for 200 years, and so I've seen it, and I love a good puppet show.
They got box
Bring it
seats
on.
in this theater, right?
No. But there are wooden benches lined up 2 rows of the center aisle, and it is hopping. You think almost everyone in town is here.
I don't think I've ever sat on wood before.
Sir, I feel neglecting to point this out, but you're sitting on wood right now. Of course.
Is the sheriff around? Does he have a seat?
You don't see the sheriff yet, but everyone, you're able to get seats near the back of the theater. People came early to sit here and get good seats.
Wow.
All the children are like gathered up at the front and sitting down on the floor, ready for the puppet show. You see that there is, quite a magnificent little setup here. There is a, let's see, here we go. A little stage. There's different like little footlights with candles around the bottom of it, and there's a small stage on top of the large stage. And like by small, I mean it's about 8 feet long, and there appears to be steps behind it. And you see an older man, with a little bit of a goatee and beard, and glasses, and he appears to be setting up some marionettes, getting ready for the show. The children are they're so excited. And everyone's hush-hush, and the rest of the lights in the theater are dim and dark. The main lights are pointed at the puppet stage. The puppet show starts off with your typical kind of your Punch and Judy. That's the trailers. As the next show is Punch and Judy. So that's what's going on there. And as you guys are watching the previews, you're kind of like in one of the back rows, you see Sheriff Aldo come in, and he walks over to you guys, and he goes, I hate to pull you away from the puppet show, but I have a suspect for the murder. I was wondering if you could come and help me interrogate him.
I'm not quite comfortable with interrogation, but I wouldn't mind questioning him.
That's what I meant, questioning him. Lindy jumped at the gum with words and meant to say question him.
Understandable, it happens.
I
It's
get
fine.
very excited about interrogation. That's just me. Sheriff was supposed to say question. I was wondering if you would help me question him.
Of course.
All right.
Ron turns him
Let's
down.
do
It's
it.
like, no, I'm gonna stay here with the girl. Chill.
All right. So Ron, you're in the very, very front, with the girl thing, 'cause that's where all the kids are.
Okay, perfect.
Does the rest of the group go with the sheriff?
Yeah, duty calls. Gotta go with the sheriff. Come on. You can watch a puppet show
He's a
anytime.
real
Does
rapscallion.
he invite Merrick? Merrick,
Yeah.
he hasn't met Merrick yet. He doesn't even know who he is.
Yeah, he doesn't. He notices you're with the group, but he invites Elam, Ambar, and Magnus.
Yes, I will go. I am pretending to be a normie.
You are indeed. But
What
does
do you
Merrick
watch?
go with them anyway, or does he stay at the puppet show?
He'll follow along.
Okay, so you guys follow the sheriff. The constabulary is just down the street from the theater. It's like 2 buildings down, as you can see on the map. So you're real close. And Ron, you're right up front with the puppet show. So the Punch and Judy ends, and the actual show begins. The other group, you walk out, and you see in the constabulary, there's a guy in a cell, his arms crossed, and he's all matted hair, some scars. He looks like a bum. He goes,
Evil.
We found him living in the back alley behind the deer's victim's house. And we're gonna
Living
cut
in an
away.
alley.
Yeah, so
That's
he was
a
living
crime.
in the alley. It was rapscallion, terribly. There's all sorts of stolen goods on him from the house itself. He must have been in and out a few times. And the guy's just like, and we're gonna cut back over to Ron, where the
Interesting.
curtain draws closed on the Punch and Judy act and opens moments later on a fantastic performance. You see puppets, beautifully carved puppets, just it's amazing. You've never seen a show like this before. It's almost as if they're not connected to strings. The way that they're moving, the voices, the ventriloquism is perfect, immaculate.
That's a
And I need you to make me a charisma saving throw. At disadvantage,
Disadvantage.
because
Oh,
you are a
boy.
child. You are
Oh,
not an
boy.
adult. 14? You are enthralled with this performance. You can't take your eyes away. It is an epic tale of knights and princesses and intrigue. It is just absolutely enthralling. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode.
No.
Ron's gonna be turned into a puppet. I know it's. He's gonna become a little Ron puppet. He's gonna murder
Puppet
people.
Master is the murderer.
gonna happen.
Sorry, that's my assumption.
So,
Puppets,
guys.
dude.
Puppets, dude.
Killer puppets, dude.
Freaking puppets.
I hate puppets.
I think puppets is probably one of the scariest.
All we need is
Thank you.
puppets and clowns, and it'll be
Puppets and dolls like freak me out. I don't like them.
Well,
Okay.
that's what we're going to end
This is
tonight
good.
with a questioning about to occur in the constabulary and an amazing, once-in-a-lifetime puppet show going
That
on
we're all
at the Socolo
missing.
Theater. Well, Ron's not missing it.
civic duty and all that.
Yep.
Duty and all that. Well, that has been, I had an absolute blast. I thought that was absolutely wonderful. I love all your guys' new characters. I can see this group being a terrible influence for Ron, and Embara being like, no, Ron, just no.
Stop! Don't do it.
Don't give in to the peer
Resist.
pressure.
Aye, go ahead, kid. It's fine.
Stay on my side. This
And-
is fine.
Be entertained.
It's just gonna be fantastic. I can't wait to see. And you guys did notice that there was flashes of lightning above in the clouds. No rain, but very dark. The clouds have rolled in. Ooh, I can't wait to get to next week. I want it to be next Tuesday already. I'm so excited for this campaign. We are solidly into our first Ravenloft module. I can't wait to see where y'all take it. Let's go around, say what our favorite part was, who we are, and where we can find you. We'll go in the the same orders we did for the greetings. Ron Wasley.
Oh, Shiny Pilot 206, playing Ron Wasley. I'm just here on these channels. I don't really stream. I just participate, lurk in the chat for other shows. So, may see me here and there. So, that's about it.
I'll see you
still
Thursday for
Yeah.
Blood Plague Part
That's
2.
right. I'll be playing in
Right
Blood
here.
Plague on Thursday. I'll be playing or the name of my character of the show, but you'll see me on there. The one that's trying to keep the group together and corral them and have fun. Ron, I'm still kind of getting into the groove for Ron, but he's a fun character, playing a 14-year-old turkey, especially with the voice. So I hope I'm not blowing people's ears out too badly.
Oh no, I think it's perfect.
Okay. Well, anyways, favorite part for the night. I'm actually still kind of thinking on it. I kind of like the entire thing.
Yeah,
It
same.
wasn't a particular moment that stuck out. It was still fun to just see how we're all progressing and where we're all headed, and starting to learn the little quirks about each person's characters and who they are. That's a lot of fun. So.
Excellent, awesome. Can't wait for next week. And we're gonna go down to good Magnus Deepshaft, my lord.
Yes. That was definitely my favorite part. Getting you guys to call me Your Grace and my
Your
Lord.
Grace!
Yes! Continue with that. That is awesome. Okay. And, I don't know. That girl creeped me the fuck out.
Gisela?
Okay. Yes. She's creepy girl.
What?
Don't
She's a
trust
nice
her.
little girl.
No! Evil! I'm a paladin. I know these things.
Yeah, yep, definitely.
Oh man, I don't know where I was. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I can't wait till next week either. This is great.
Excellent. And let's pop over to Nuggetosaurus.
Hi, I'm Nuggetosaurus on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. You can find me here on Tuesday nights. Wednesday through Sunday, I'm on my own channel streaming a variety of different things. And I think my favorite part was just getting to actually finally play Ambara. I've had her in my head for quite some time, and it turned out way better than I thought it was gonna. So
I hope she fits in the group.
I don't think she will. She is the voice of reason when there is none.
Don't worry,
Yeah,
we'll
you can-
corrupt you as
You
well.
can make it your goal to protect Ron. Just saying.
She's trying.
She's trying.
Not working very well, but she's trying.
It's gonna be super duper fun. And what was your favorite part?
Oh god, probably the crit fail firebolts and pouring alcohol on it, and then it was a mess.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Excellent. Mr. Elam D. Wood Jr.
Oh my goodness! Hello everyone. This was a total blast. I love everybody's characters. My favorite parts are getting Ron wasted and Ambara and Merrick's accents. Becky is nailing this accent. Everybody.
Well, thanks.
For those of you keeping score at home, that is how you do that with the R's.
It is.
I cannot do that. I don't know how you're doing that. I practiced it all through my honeymoon, hanging out with people from New Zealand and Europe.
I watch a lot of Doctor Who, and I talk along with them. That's what I do. That's it.
It's a solid plan.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of Doctor Who because I'm very good at it. That's my favorite part. Check out WebDM tomorrow on YouTube. We're going to do a show on layers that I now have to go cut and finish. You will design a layer. And we got something special coming up this Sunday with lovely Lindy over on YouTube. It starts with an R and it ends with the PGN. And we're very excited about it. And I'm running a Wraith game on Saturday on Scraticus, and I'm just sure that everything's going to be fine. So don't miss that. And thank you so much for having me. I can't wait to do this every week. Linda, you're amazing. Thank you.
No, you guys are amazing. I couldn't have this game with all these amazing people. Speaking of amazing people, Deception Check.
Hi, yep, I'm Deception Check. I am on Twitch and Twitter. I am here. This is the channel I play on. We'll be here on Thursday at 2 p.m. For Blood Plague. That'll be great. We're gonna have a good time with that. Get to play Dead-Eye Donald again, the knife-throwing performer. That'll be a lot of fun. I mean, there's not going to be any trouble about going into a creepy thicket behind a girl who is enthralled by a creepy guy in a wheelchair that keeps saying we're great specimens. Nothing's going to go wrong there. Not at all. We're definitely not getting sick with the blood plague ourselves and going to die anyway. So it's grand. It's fun. It's fun. I had an absolute blast with everyone. Finally got to play Merrick. Merrick's gonna be funny. Someone I've had in my head for a while, so we'll see how he goes. He ended up being a little bit more piratey than I expected today, so we'll just see how that goes. I just felt right. My favorite part was the rhinoceros rhino. I just loved how you rode in on him. I love how you gave him away, and I love how you don't even think about him since you got rid of him. So it's just a beautiful thing. I'm probably just saying I love Magnus Deep Chef, and I can't wait to play him into getting everything my pirate could ever want. It's going to be beautiful. That and Corrupting Ron.
Yep.
Not going to happen. It's not.
It'll be fun.
Worthy goals.
No, it's not going to happen.
I think it's a slow burn, but I think Elam and Merrick are going to be good friends.
I think so.
I think Amber is going to go insane by the end of
Merrick's
this
going to love
campaign.
everyone.
Merrick's
Everyone is great.
friends with everyone.
Yes.
That was
Thanks, everyone. This was fun.
fantastic. Obviously, I'm Laugh Love Lindy. This is my channel. I'm super excited. I think this is a fantastic start to this great new campaign. I'm really excited to be going through all of the realms of Ravenloft, the Dark Domains. This being the first one that they happen to venture into before it actually becomes a domain. Fun times! We'll find out more about that next week. Meanwhile, definitely just follow me on Twitter if you want to find out where I'm going live when. I'm on a lot of shows because I'm addicted to tabletop games, and if you have nothing to do on a Thursday afternoon, or if you want like the best thing to do on a Thursday afternoon, this Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern, check out the Blood Plague right here, Part 2. Donathan Fry is the DM. I have the VOD still up if you want to watch Part 1 before Part 2 comes out, but it's going to be super spooky, really creepy, terrifying.
It's all dark.
It's really dark. I might be a psychopath. We'll see. You know, it's just my character. It's fine.
Maybe that'll be up on your YouTube channel going forward.
Yes, I have a YouTube channel now, guys. I made it. You should definitely check it out because I'm going to be uploading this VOD there probably in the next day or two. And
There's already an awesome video up there.
There's a
Go
trailer
watch it.
for this that our lovely Deception Check made for this
It's
campaign.
amazing.
It's pretty fun.
Pretty good trailer.
Yeah, and then, yeah, I'll be uploading parts 1 and 2 of the Blood Pig. I should upload part one there. I know, I'm so on top of it. But in the meanwhile, if you guys want to watch more D&D, we're gonna go send a raid to Welcome Party RPG. And yes, it's going to be awesome. And yes, I see you, Castle Mac, on your other account. You will definitely be seeing me Saturday as soon as I'm done with RPG Sports, whenever that ends. So 2 thumbs up. Raid. Welcome. I can type. Welcome Party RPG. In the meantime, thank you all so much for watching and making this show absolutely amazing. You guys are the best. Goodbye.
Bye.
And then I can click the thing.